do you support removing any parking along Shoal Creek Boulevard to allow bike lanes on that street? Ms. Bull.
Do I support removing parking along Shoal Creek to allow bike lanes? Well, we talked about that issue, and I had just moved onto Shoal Creek Boulevard in '02 when that was a big issue for the community. And there were stakeholder meetings held, and there was a lot of conversation about it, and the city installed what was a failed attempt at trying to slow the traffic down. Those of you who live along Shoal Creek or were here at the time remember the redbud trees that were right at the eye level, and so when you were riding your bike, you just got whipped by the trees. So the city put a lot of money into putting all of that on Shoal Creek, and then they had to put a lot of money in to take it back out. I thought it was really unfortunate. What we have on Shoal Creek is the solution that the community and the city agreed to at the time. Should that be revisited? Possibly. But it needs to be a decision of the community and the people who live on Shoal Creek and the people who drive it. And that is my foundational philosophy of my role on council anyway, is my job is to listen to what the voters want and the residents want in the district, and to the best of my abilities find ways to, with the majority decision, to vote in that way. And so if we engaged in another stakeholder process and the community came together and said we only want parking on one side of the street and we want two-way bike lanes on the other, then I would support that. And if they said no, they don't want any changes at all, then we would put that issue aside for another time, and when things changed, it could be rediscussed. But I'm very receptive and responsive to what the residents in my district tell me that they'd like to see.